Canada's Chloe Primerano poised for Women's World Hockey Championship debut. Budgevis, Chloe Primerano continues to be ahead of her time. She's answered the bell at higher levels of hockey in recent months, and has the chance to do it again. At 18 years 3 months, Primerano will be the youngest defender to play for Canada at a Women's World Championship since Cheryl Pounder in 1994. The 10-country tournament opens Wednesday in Bujovice, Czechia, but Canada doesn't start defense of its gold medal until Thursday against Finland. Hayley Wickenheiser at 15 years 4 months in 1994 was the youngest player ever for Canada in a World Championship. Primerano's standout tournaments in back-to-back World Under-18 Championships sandwiched a memorable 3-game stint with the national team last fall in the rivalry series against the United States. So competing with the likes of Marie-Philip Poulin and against Hilary Knight in Czechia won't feel foreign for the teenager from North Vancouver, British Columbia. "I feel like I'm ready," Primerano said. "I'm surrounded by pretty amazing players and a great team, so I know they're going to set me up pretty well, and it's going to be awesome. It's pretty special, just being able to play on this team with my idols. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to play with everyone again." She captained Canada to a gold medal in January's Under-18 Championship and was named the tournament's top defender by the IIHF Directorate. Her 16 points in 8 games as an underage player in 2024 was an Under-18 tournament record. Primerano played the first 3 games of the national team's rivalry series against the U.S. in November. At 17, she was the only Canadian to score in the shootout of a 5-4 win in West Valley City, Utah, that evened the series 1-1. In Czechia, she dons the maple leaf a 4th time in less than a year and a half, and in a field that includes almost 60 battle-hardened pros from the Professional Women's Hockey League. "We've always been a little bit on the conservative side of bringing someone as young as Chloe is to the senior level," Canada's general manager Gina Kingsbury said. "For Chloe, we brought her to the rivalry series. We've had her in our environment and she's a pretty exceptional athlete that's ready for that jump. She's a great skater, she sees the game extremely well, she brings all the attributes that are valuable at that level already. She makes us better. It's not a matter of developing or looking at the future. We think she can come in and impact our success and impact our team," said head coach Troy Ryan. "There's a high level of skill there. There's a confidence greater than her years." In addition to her exploits for Canada, Primerano hit the ground running in her University of Minnesota freshman year. She scored in her debut against the University of Connecticut and assisted on an OT winner the next day against the Huskies. After 5 goals, 26 assists and a Frozen 4 appearance with the Golden Gophers, Primerano was named to the NCAA's All-Rookie team. She chose to come to college a year early, Minnesota head coach Brad Frost said. "Playing against players who are 5, 6 years older than her at times, really from day one we knew that Chloe was going to be more than okay. Even though she was younger, she's got an incredible passion for the game, very smart hockey player, and somebody that was ready for the bigger moments and ready for the higher pace of play." Former Canadian team forward Vicky Sunahara, who coached Primerano at both Under-18 championships, said Primerano took a lot on her own shoulders the first year and then blossomed into a leader of women in the second. "This year, she probably had the same pressure and the pressure of being captain, but she was able to handle that better, really help her teammates, whether it was communication on the ice or off the ice, speaking up in meetings and having a calming voice," Sunahara said. "She sounds shy, but she's never afraid to put up her hand or to share her opinion and be vulnerable in front of a group. Her vulnerability was really noticed and really appreciated among her peers and the players." Primerano followed her brother Luca into hockey at the North Shore Winter Club. She played 2 seasons on the Burnaby Winter Club's Under-15 boys team before joining the Rink Hockey Academy's women's Under-18 program in Kelowna, British Columbia. "Her vision and her agility, her lateral movement, that puck stays on her stick," Sunahara said. "That probably comes from playing a lot of guys hockey with hitting. She goes at top speed with her head up. That's important now as she's playing against bigger, stronger, faster players. Hockey culture constantly heralds the next one. Primerano had that spotlight in the women's game swung on her when she was only female skater to be chosen in a Canadian Hockey League draft by the Vancouver Giants, 268th, in 2022. Ryan winces a bit when he hears Primerano called the next Poulin because he feels that's overbearing for a player still in the early bud of her career. "It's the best and the worst thing," Ryan said. "It's so much to put on a player at that age. It's a great compliment. Hopefully she can manage it, but it's also not fair in a way. Let's talk in 20 years' time." Primerano has a head start on making those years count. "I feel like going to this World Championship. I'm going to be a sponge and soak it all up," she said. This report by the Canadian Press was first published April 7, 2025. Donna Spencer, The Canadian Press.